Hey guys, what's up? It's OMG Teggy here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about 5 things I love about stick shift. Now, I want to go ahead and apologize for the lack of uploads lately. I haven't been uploading as much as I've wanted to, and it's just because I've been very busy. I got a brand new job, and I pretty much work full time. So, I mean, that's good because I'll have more money for my Integra build, obviously, so you guys will see some pretty cool videos on that. But it definitely does affect my upload schedule, so I'm at least going to be doing at least one video each week. You guys will probably see it on the weekend, just like today. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump straight into this video. So starting us off with number 1 here is you have way more control over the car than an automatic. Now, whenever I drive my brother's car or my sister's car, now the Prius is just different altogether because it is a hybrid, but whenever I do my brother's car, which is Scion TC, it is an automatic, and honestly, I hate it whenever I try flooring it or whenever I'm trying to accelerate really quickly because you're driving right and then you hit the gas, you floor it, and it actually takes like a second or two before it downshifts and goes into gear. So I don't know, that's something that really bothers me about automatic transmissions. Now stick shift, on the other hand, you get to control how quick that time is before you get to downshift and go faster. So that's definitely a plus side for stick shift, because if you're in 5th gear and you're wanting to go down to like 3rd or 4th, you could honestly just real quick dump the clutch in, rev match, put it in 3rd, and just go. So basically you get to control whatever gear you're in at any time you want. But you do have to be careful because I've seen some people actually go from 5th all the way to 2nd or all the way to 1st, and it basically just blows their motor. It's called money shifting. I'm sure you guys have heard of it before. But yeah, anyways, basically it does give you a lot more control over the car. You get to control whatever gear you're in at whatever time. So that's definitely something I really do like about stick shift. So moving on into number 2 is friends or people who do not know how to drive stick will never ask you to borrow your car. So this is obviously a plus because you don't have to worry about them crashing it, wasting your gas, putting miles on your car, doing stupid stuff with your car. Now I'm sure they'll ask you for a ride if they really do need a ride, and you can drive them, which is kind of a pain, but it does make sure that you have full control of your car and nobody's going to crash it and nobody's going to do anything stupid to it. So that's definitely a plus side because a lot of people who borrow your car are obviously going to mess around with it, floor it, drive it pretty hard. So generally I do not let anybody borrow my car. Now moving on into number 3 is engine braking and also downshifting. Now engine braking helps a lot when you're trying to come to a stop very quickly. Now I've also thought about this as well. Honestly, if your brakes go out or something like that, you could honestly just engine brake until you're at a stop as long as you have enough road in front of you, and it could be very possible to do. So I feel like that's almost another safety feature built into a manual transmission, because if your brakes go out, you can most likely downshift and engine brake until you're at a stop or safety. So that's definitely a plus side. Now downshifting is also another thing I absolutely love about it. Now I used to like it a lot more when I actually had a loud exhaust because it actually really sounded really cool when you would rev match and downshift. But downshifting is very useful. Like I said in number 1, you get to choose whatever gear you're in and however fast you really want to go. So hopefully in the future here I get to put back on some other exhaust, because downshifting absolutely sounds amazing, especially when you rev match. Now it doesn't really happen with Integras too often, but with other cars, when you downshift you usually get some pops from the exhaust, which sounds really cool. But that is definitely something I really do like about stick shift. Now moving on into number 4 is it is just very fun to drive, and it gives you something to do on long drives. Now obviously on highways and stuff like that, it's going to be pretty boring no matter what car you're in. You're just going to have music, talking to whoever's in your car, going at a constant speed. But there's been times when I've just been bored at my house and I'm just like, you know what, I'm going to go on a drive. I just go on some back roads, go on like a little canyon road or whatever. And it's just so fun shifting through the gears. And everybody will know what I'm talking about right here. Whenever that song comes on that you really do like, you just start going ham with it. You rev it out every gear. And it's really just a lot of fun. And it's definitely something you cannot do in an automatic car. Now moving on into the 5th and final one here. I know I probably could have came up with something a little bit different here, but this is definitely something I really do love about stick shift. And that is you can literally drive any car you want because it doesn't matter. As long as you know how to drive stick, you'll be able to drive any car because you won't ever have to be afraid of saying, oh, I don't know how to drive stick, I can't drive that car. So if the opportunity arises where you get to drive like a 370 Nismo with like stick shift, you won't have to be afraid because you already know how to drive stick. Now granted, clutches are different in a lot of cars, but honestly, once you have the basic fundamentals of stick, you'll be able to do it pretty much on any car. You just have to get the basic feel of the clutch. But yeah, you will never miss out on an opportunity to drive something that you wanted to just because it was stick. So that is definitely a plus to knowing how to drive stick, which I really do like. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Like I said, I'm doing at least one video a week for now, just until I can get into the routine of my job schedule. Then I'll probably be pumping out at least 2 a week. But this summer, I do have a lot of plans for the Integras, so if you're not already, make sure to click that subscribe button if you guys love Integras. But with that said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.